and the other is not going to be along for this ride, that's fine. Just let that, your arm that needs to rest can stay down. If you can bring both arms up, that's fine too. And then we're just going to exhale, bring those hands behind us. Our palms are looking at the ceiling. And you'll notice as you bring those hands up a little higher, your shoulder blades come together and your chest feels like it's getting a bit of a stretch. And then we'll inhale those arms tall. We're coordinating our breath with movement, long arms, in breath, exhaling, hands behind. And see if you can get those shoulder blades together just a little bit more. And this time when we bring our arms up with our inhale, can we take our gaze up? And this time when we bring our hands down, let's take our gaze down towards our knees and maybe even tuck the chin. Inhale, chin parallel to the earth, eyes looking up. Exhaling, hands down, chin to chest. And can you, while you're here with your hands back and you're going to keep breathing in and out, can you bring your chin a little closer? Can you soften your shoulders a little bit? And then we're going to come right back to our mountain pose with these easy shoulders. Good morning, folks who are joining. I'm happy to see the people I can see, and I welcome you. I'm just I'll kind of, if anybody's taken my class before, you'll know I'm a broken record. This practice is for you, your body as it is in this moment in time. So I want you to feel spacious and happy and easy in your body. And it doesn't mean you're going to do everything the way I do it. You're going to do it the way that suits your body and helps your body feel strong and well. So again, a little lift in the rear end, just a little bit. And we'll come back to our mountain pose. And we're going to refocus our feet. Can we press heels to the ground, feet to the ground? And this is a little check. If you're so far back in your chair that your feet can't touch the ground, move forward. I'm going to move a little bit forward. Beautiful. And then we'll just do a little side to side move. Is your rear end, the sits bones, it's the top of your femurs. Are they sitting comfortably on the chair? Both of them. And let's settle back into our feet, feeling our toes, feeling our heels. Now here's the small trick. Can you feel the outside edges of your feet? Just press them gently to the ground. And then the inside edges of your feet. And just feel that outline of your feet as they press into the ground. And activate your body, because once your feet are alive and aware, then a lot of things start changing in your legs, in your belly, in your heart, in your chest, and we'll stretch those shoulders up towards our ears with an inhale, and exhale, bring them down. And inhale, bring those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, bring them down. And one more time, inhale those shoulders up towards the ears. It's like your shoulders have a moment to gossip with your ears, and then roll the shoulders forward and back, forward and back. And now we're going to inhale our arms out to the side. Now, again, there are some of us that we can bring those arms pretty much parallel to the floor. There are others that that's not going to feel good, and you're going to modify. Arms can be lower, arms can be higher. And we're just going to roll our palms up towards the sky, roll the palms down towards the floor. Lead with your thumb. If there's a little bit more twist and you can bring those thumbs a little further around, that's great. Just feel those shoulders. Most of us are spending a lot of time with our shoulders and upper bodies cramped on screens, cooking in the kitchen, and we're going to do a lot of stretching, a lot of yoga to kind of relieve those neck, shoulder, upper back muscles. Starting now, can you bring your elbows to bend, and palms are going to look at the sky, or excuse me, at the wall. The crown of your head is looking at the sky. And can you just bring those elbows back a little so you're stretching your heart, your sternum. And then as you're ready, our exhale is going to take those arms forward. We're going to try to get our elbows to get close to each other. And maybe they'll come here, but maybe they won't. Not a big deal. We'll inhale those arms nice and wide with those bent elbows, and exhale. If you can get your arms in front, great. The further you can get them together, just when you feel a lovely stretch in your upper back, your work is done. And one more, inhale, nice and wide, exhale, bring those arms together. And now we're going to shoot our arms up. Inhale, nice and tall. And bring a little space between our feet. So we're going to lift our toes up, bring them out to the side, lift our heels up. So eventually our feet are going to be about looking at 1 and 11 and 1. And then our left hand is going to stretch up tall and come over to our right knee. Our right hand's going to come back right on top of our left hand. And this is where we're going to inhale tall and take our gaze towards that right shoulder. What I'm going to recommend is inhaling, pressing into your feet, stretching a little taller. If there's a little bit more space to stretch, that's great. And look a little further back. We're going to inhale back to the center. Exhale, release the shoulders. Stretch those arms up again, nice and tall. Now, right hand is going to come to left knee, left hand by your side or by your hip, and just look over that left shoulder. It may have happened that your shoulders moved up a little towards your ears, not a big deal. Release them down. Breathe in tall. Let's come to center, hands to the knees. We're going to gently, gently fold forward. So our hands are going to be as long, as wide as they can. And we're going to stretch our hands towards our knees, tuck our chin towards our chest. Shoulders come forward, but your tuchus, your rear end, stays on the chair and chin can come down. Now, breathe in, soften your jaw. Relax the muscles around your eyes. This is a gentle forward fold. If your body allows you to go further down, that's wonderful. You can come as low as elbows on knees, hands together, supporting you. Some people can get their hands to their ankles. That's great. But where your forward fold is should feel like your shoulders are coming towards your waistband. Your rear end and feet are keeping you grounded. And we're going to take a big old breath in. Feel the expansion in your ribs, maybe in your belly. My belly's coming forward. And then I'm going to exhale, bring my belly button towards my spine. Shoulders over hips. Relax shoulders down. We're going to take another version of that twist. So feel your feet. Kind of lift left, lift right, lift left, lift right, bring them down. Inhale those arms up tall. This time, we're going to take right hand over towards our lower jaw, right where right below the ear. We're going to bring that right elbow up and let that right arm trace your chin back. Left arm comes to left knee. Right arm is encouraging a little neck twist here. Then where your right hand ends up, it could be straight, it could come down, or maybe it comes behind us. And if your feet are floating, press them back down again. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand to right knee, left hand to left knee. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, nice and tall. Left hand finds the right just touches right below the right ear. Right hand comes to left knee, and that left hand gently lifts lifts the elbow, comes over to the side, and find the level of twist that suits your body. Maybe we're coming around. Breathe in. And then we're going to exhale forward, hands to the knees. And now we're going to do a little bit of fancy footwork. We're going to lift the toes, bring them towards each other, lift the heels until our feet are back, looking like parallel lines in front of us. Hands to the chair. And let's readjust our seat a little bit. If you can lift high, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine too. And with our hands on the chair, we're going to start circling from our hips now. We've kind of got a little warmth built up here. We're going to take our hips forward, to the side, around and back. And if you're hearing Shakira song, hips don't lie. Your hips are going to tell the story of what's going on in your lower back. And when you're ready, we're going to change directions. Big old circles around and around. That is Beverly Morgan. Yay! And when you're ready, we're going to come to center and take the shoulders down. Now, what I'd like us to do is take our hands up in a big uphill stretch. We're going to exhale, hands to our knees, chin to our chest, come forward. Our exhale is going to start our back bending practice. Nothing circus-like for us here. No, 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 no. We're going to hold on to our knees, pull our elbows back, and shine our hearts forward, and then maybe up. Chin lifts the smallest bit. We look up, and then we're going to round chin to chest, arms stretch long, and we're rounding our upper back. Do not move what you're doing. I just want to show you with my upper back what happens when I curl. And then when I inhale, my chin goes up, my elbows come back towards my ribs, my chest shines up a bit. And then I exhale, cat-cow stretches, chin towards the chest, round that upper back, shoulder blades apart. Inhale, shoulder blades together. One more. Exhaling here. Nobody needs to move but me. Boop, 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 boop. And here we come forward. Relax back to our mountain pose. And we're gently going to move around our chair. So right knee outside of left, left knee outside of right. Hopefully your head is taking the journey. Your shoulders are getting a little movement here. And then we're going to come to center. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to need our feet to be super active now because we're going to go through a sun salutation, which is nothing. It's kind of the big move in yoga. All it means is we move with breath and awareness. We can do this. So we're going to inhale our arms up tall. Exhale to that forward fold. Hands to the knees, elbows pulled back, chin to chest, and the crown of your head stretches you forward. And then we're going to exhale, shoulders over knees. We're going to lighten the load on our left foot, slide it back, or I'm going to change my screen a bit, just a bit, slide it over to the side. Either way, we're just kind of switching to the right leg. Right side of the body is very active. The left leg is active, but over at an angle. My shoulders and hips are going to do a gentle move over to the side. Left hand comes to hip and right arm stretches forward. If you can look at your right arm that's stretching forward, and then do what we did early in the class, just rotate your palm to look at the sky. You've got this. And then we're going to inhale that arm up, 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 and this look as that hand comes up. If your neck doesn't like this arch, you're going to look straight forward. And then you're going to exhale that right hand down. Take that left arm, windmill it forward. And now we're going to take that left foot to meet the right. Now, some of us, we're just going to use a little technical assistance and do a little lift. And some of us, we can bring that leg forward. Lift all your toes, press into heels. I always do this with my hands too, so you're welcome to join my practice with stretching into wrists. And then bring the fingers down, lift up your heels, and just 2 more like this. Inhale, toes up, fingers up. If you can spread your toes and fingers wide, fabulous. Fingers down, heels up. And 1 more big stretch here. Fingers down, heels up. Release, sun salutation on the second side. Release your shoulders away from ears. Stretch those fingers to the ground. And if you can find yourself growing a little taller, that's great. I know most of this is in my imagination, but I like being a little taller. And we're going to inhale nice, and hands are going to come overhead. Exhale, forward fold. We've been here before. We're going to make sure our shoulders start moving low and our chin tucks in just the smallest bit. Relax. We're going to inhale, slowly bring the hands up again. Left arm's going to come forward. Right hand's going to come to that hip. Right foot's moving over or right foot's moving back. Just kind of feel what is best for your body this morning. We're going to look over those left fingers. Now, if you have a practice and you know that your warrior 2 involves an arm coming back, don't hold back, but just I'm showing kind of our basic where we're going to start moving with intention, and you can add bells and whistles. Keep the shoulders and the hips opening to the right, and that left hand is going to look at the ceiling. Yeah, we've done this. We're going to inhale, stretching back. Exhale, start windmilling. That right arm's going to come around in a nice big circle. That right foot's going to join the left. Bring those hands down. This time, we're going to get a little ankle and wrist movement, but we'll press right foot to the ground. We're going to lift up left foot, and we're going to draw circles. And if you want to add your arms in and circle at your wrists, great. We're circling the big toe is drawing the circle, and then the pinky toe helps you change directions and draw it the other way. Hold steady, bring those hands out. Can you flex that foot? Now, some of us need to bring that foot down, and some of us can extend that leg, wiggle the toes, bring it all down. Let's do the shoulder roll once, twice, 3 times. Now, left foot holds steady, right foot picks up. If you can bring your arms forward, we'll do those circles with the ankle and with the wrists. Big toes drawing a circle. And then go back the other way. Holding steady, flex those arms out. Some of us are going to flex that foot. Some of us are bringing that foot to the ground. And then some of us are just going to give it a little kick. Bring it back, foot down, hands down. Do a little circle around your chair, releasing your shoulders. Go the other way. And as I mentioned, we're going to slow ourselves down a bit here. And you are going, if you can access a little bit of beverage, my drink of choice is water. We're lucky here in San Mateo County, we have Hetch Hetchy water. Shameless plug for the water that comes out of the tap in my kitchen. So I know if you watch TV or are on media. Everybody's selling sports drink here, sports drink there. If you love them, great. Make sure that you're aware of what's in them, because a lot of them have a lot of ingredients that may or may not suit your body. Water, for most of us, is low cost, very available, and here we are. Okay.
I want to give a big thanks to whoever decided to make Ruth big so we can see what she's doing.
Yeah,
thank you.
I don't know how it happened, but I'm very happy because I can, yes, there's a lot of me to love. So I want us again to move around in our chairs and do some circling, and then circle the other way. And we're gonna do just a little leg lifting. And by leg lifting, it can be your heel lifting and coming down, and heel lifting and coming down. And that's a lot right now. If there's a little bit more available to you, can you lift that whole foot up off the ground? Holding here for just a moment or two. Don't worry, there's more adventure ahead. Because what we're gonna do next is one of two things. If you can bring your foot up and you can hug your knee in, that's what we're doing. If that's not available, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring that foot to the ground and you're gonna fold forward. And this is when I want everybody to just go a little loose, kind of like a rag doll. So if you're folding forward, you're just tucking your chin, your hands and arms are comfortable. Maybe they're by your side, maybe they're crisscrossed. If you've got this leg up and you're saying, holy cajoles, my hip is getting a stretch, that's good too. And then we're gonna bring that first leg down. If you're in a forward fold, slowly, steadily, steady, you're gonna come up. And with that little extra stretch into our hips, into our lower backs, we're gonna take that left knee out to the side. Let me show you what I mean by showing you my feet. That right foot is steady, that left knee comes out. See what I mean? And some of us, this is good. Some of us, this is fine. And we're gonna move our upper bodies, my cameraman, which is me. So our feet are staying, our legs are staying the same, and we're just gonna stretch our arms up. We're doing a modified tree pose here. So that right foot is very active. And when I pressed my foot to the ground, I got a little taller. My shoulders relaxed. And I'm gonna look straight ahead at something that's not gonna move and find steadiness here. And when you're ready, hands come to heart, knee comes back parallel, and your feet are just right where they started in those parallel lines. We're gonna press into fingertips, release shoulders, and we're gonna take one elbow up and then the other. And one elbow up and then the other. One elbow up, stretching into fingers, stretching into shoulders. Come into center. Press palms together. Fingers stay together, but now it's palms, base of your hands coming together. Exhale, come up. Inhale as we move to the other side. Stretching up. Inhaling over. Exhale when you get up here. Inhale as you come over. And one more time. Let's take those arms down. Release everything. Wiggle those fingers. Okay. That was a mid-tree break. So now we're going to try that stretch in our right hip, right leg. Let's just be open to this experience. So sides are not the same. So if you were easily lifting your left leg and your right leg can't cooperate, isn't cooperating, no big deal. Just kind of play with what you got. So maybe the right heel picks up, maybe the whole foot picks up, maybe you bring that knee in for a big old stretch. Or remember the alternative, feet stay on the ground, You inhale tall and exhale to a relaxed forward fold. Notice your body. Notice what's feeling easy. If you're not feeling easy in your body, back off of whatever you're doing. Come back to maybe our breath pose, our mountain pose. And everybody, we're going to meet back up. We're going to let that foot come down or gently walk ourselves back up to that long spine. And again, my cameraman will show you. I'm going to take my right leg out. My left knee stays steady. Maybe I'm on the edge of right foot. Maybe my toes kick in here. Reset myself. Whee! So my shoulders, sorry about any dizziness that my camera girl is creating. We're going to inhale nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. And again, where can you take your gaze? That's steady. And just moving into an easy breath. And then hands are going to come to heart. You're going to release that right leg. And now hands are going to come to the sides of your chairs. Watch this fun little move. And your knees are just going to go side to side. Not a big deal. And when your knees this time go, let's say left, take your nose, just take your gaze over to the right. And then as your knees go right, take your nose over to the left. And we'll set in the middle. Come here, buddy. So everybody, if you're new to my class, here is our team mascot. His name is August. And there he goes. He usually visits once or twice, but I thought everybody should meet him. And we're going to come back to mountain pose and ignore the canine. That's our day at the Canine Activity Center. Relax the shoulders down. And we're going to do, as I promised in the beginning of class, I want us to really find some ease in our neck, our upper back, because they are working hard. We have these big old cabeces on top of them. So we're going to do a little bit more neck stretching. So warming right back up to that, we're going to find that goddess arm. Relax your shoulders down. And then we're going to take those hands behind our head. We can interlace fingers, open the elbows out. And all we're going to do now is let those elbows go back and our gaze comes up. If this is more than your arms are feeling okay with, this is a lovely pose to try with one hand. If you can do both, that's fine. If you're doing one then the other, make a switch now. Looking up. And then what we do to come out of this is we start bringing elbows together, chin to chest. No pressure on the head, just let the weight of your arms add a little stretch to your upper back, to your neck. And then we come on up, open the elbows wide. Left arm comes out, palm to the sky, comes back. Inhale that right arm out, palm to the sky, bring it back. Left arm out, palm down, right fingers across to left cheekbone. Open. Hold for an in-breath. Exhale back to center, hands up, hands behind your head. Inhale tall. Right arm comes out. Left hand fingers below the right ear. Stretch over. Maybe you're double. Maybe you have two arms out. Maybe you don't. Bring your breath back to center. Bring your hands to your knees. And we're going to do our deepest forward fold of the day. So chin comes to chest, fingers towards the knees. Inhale, lengthen your back. And exhale, sink. You can sink lower, that's fine. Maybe you're bringing hands to find your feet. And as I like to say, that could be next week. And next week doesn't have to be actual next week. Next week can be any week in the future that you're still practicing and letting your breath be steady. And when you're ready, we're going to just come on and back up. We're going to press fingers around our knees, elbows to our ribs. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Relax the shoulders down and just wiggle things around. We're going to do a little work into our fingers and wrists, again, with the idea that our upper bodies do a lot of work during, if you are somebody who works behind a computer, you've done double or triple your normal computer work, I'm going to guess, in the last 14 to 15 months. We've had to change what we do, and I want us to reflect and be kind to our bodies as we take care of them as they manage to get us through all of this. So just give those fingers a wiggle. And we're going to take our thumb to the base of our first finger and just trace with the pad of our thumb up to the tip of our finger and trace back. Same with the next finger. Pad of thumb, base of finger, all the way to the tippy top, all the way back. Pad of thumb to the ring finger, all gentle pressure forward and back. Now pad of thumb to the pinky, all the way back, all the way out. And just like in Little Piggies, we're going to start at the pinky now. Press thumb to pinky, all the way back. We're just reversing. Thumb to first finger, or ring finger, all the way back. Middle finger, gentle press, all the way back. Base of thumb, first finger, press, release. If possible, back of fingers touch. If possible, backs of hands touch. Again, you're going to make sure this feels like a gentle stretch that your body is enjoying. If you're one of those people who can do things even further, don't hold, I'm not wanting to hold anybody back, but I want us to come away from this class rotating here, feeling good about our practice today. We're going to bring hands to heart. Thumbs are going to come to chest, and then we're going to rotate those pinkies down and come back. And rotate the pinkies down. Now there's some of us who could just rotate all the way here, and some of us that's not going to feel okay, and we're not going to make this hurt. We're going to take the gentle stretch. Exhale back. And just one more big inhale, releasing into the wrists. Exhale back. Shake out those hands very gently, gentle circles, gentle circles. We're going to rub our hands together. Now that we've done a lot of work into our hands and create a little heat, maybe even down into the wrist, very gentle, very gentle. And we're going to take these lovely warm palms over our eyes. So base of hand to the base of your cheekbone, fingers up towards your hairline. See if you can relax your shoulders a bit. And enjoy the sensation of your warm palms easing any tension around your eyes, your forehead. And when you're ready, you're going to open your elbows, press fingers to the forehead. Gentle pressure, not too much. Stretch fingers away from each other towards your temples. And then gently massage around your temples. Gentle pressure, not a lot. And then fingers to where your jaw, upper jaw and lower jaw meet. Gentle gentle circles. And then we're going to take our hands all the way back to where our hair and neck meet. Gently, gently, gently massaging around our neck, around our shoulders. We're going to take our hands down and we're going to work our way backwards in our chairs. Now, I want everybody to find the most relaxed position you can in this chair. We're coming into what we call the Shavasana, the resting period at the end of class. So if you can get your back onto the chair, soften your shoulders, maybe close your eyes, your hands can relax in your lap. Slowing your breath down. Perhaps even slowing down the busyness of your mind. Allowing yourself a sense of peace and gratitude towards getting yourself to this class this morning. Noticing any places of ease in your body. Notice any places that may need a little bit of tender loving care, maybe a little bit more stretching, maybe a little less work. When you're ready, we're going to wiggle our eyes open, wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. We're going to come forward in our chair just enough to let our arms open wide, 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 wide. And then without attention to left or right, I want you to give yourselves a big hug in. And if you can reach your back, pat on the back, pat on the back. If this is your first hug of the day, give yourself a nice comfy squeeze. If this is your fifth hug of the day, give yourself a gentle, cozy squeeze. Pat on the back for taking good care of yourself. Hands to heart as we breathe in together. Recognizing and honoring the community we created this morning. Being present in our practice, being present with our breath. Being present with how you take yourself out in the world today and the joy and love you show the folks around us. Take good care. I will see you whenever you come back to chair yoga. This is Ruth from Adaptive PE. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, we may have a minute or two before we time out. So raise a hand, ask a question.
Just another big thank you for the large image.
Oh, I'm
it's so difficult.
I don't know how. I wish I knew how to make that happen.
Ruth, I spotlighted.
Spotlight.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was gorgeous.
You got smaller and smaller as time went on.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is so wonderful.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm thrilled to see the faces I recognize. I'm thrilled to see new faces.
Hi, Ruth.
Hey, everyone. It's Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Thank you so much. Real quick here, I did want to tell everybody that last year during the big pandemic, I had to exercise. So I did a chair exercise with Ruth every morning for 3 days a week.
Wow. Looks.
Show you what the adaptive PE building looks like right now, or the adaptive PE.
Oh, he's cutting in and out, I think. Bruce?
I think he's outside.
He's outside. Yeah.
That building, this building will be torn down. The date's July 12th. So I'm going to show you. Here's walking into the adaptive PE room. Fairly empty.
Oh boy.
Look at all the garbage though. This is everything from the gift shop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And if you always wondered all the decorations and stuff that we had here for our parties, here's all.
Oh.
So this was lowered down today from upstairs. And those are for every single holiday party that we have, all the little tables and all the little decorations and all the little pieces. So they're going to be moved between now and, oops, let me get out of the sun. Between now, huh? I love it. That's it. On the go. Yep. It's going to be between now and the next, I don't know, 2 months. We're going to have to get all that picked through and gone over and moved over to the main building over here. And people just keep showing up. Oh, the governor said you guys are open, so you're open. Now, let me show you the gift shop really quick for those of you who went into the gift shop. This is now going to be the ombudsman office, and it's completely, everything's completely empty. Hi, Anna. Hi, Eric. Look at it. Just a hurricane came through here. So ombudsman services from San Mateo County will be moving over here within the next month. Here's my office. This is our new break room. Isn't it lovely? See our little shields? Keep 6 feet apart. So here's your quick building tour. Once again, Ruth, thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure.
Quick, another kind of update thing is what we're projecting to is just so you know, we won't be able to open the senior center for activities and classes until September. We are going to start adaptive PE classes over in the Armory. They'll be doing some outdoor classes, I believe, starting June 14th. So check the adaptive PE website for the latest details. And the one Friday, we will have served over 100,000 free lunches during the pandemic. And yeah, it's just crazy. And that day we will stop serving lunches. Friday, July 12th will be the last day of our delivery. And then we will reopen for snack bar lunches, how we did in the past on Fridays. We'll do that Tuesday through Fridays. So slowly but surely we're getting back. I know everyone's, believe me, I'm sick of looking at the walls. You know, it's being like in a very large prison where you only see 1 or 2 people in bread and water every day. So we're waiting for everyone to get back. So thanks everybody for being here today. And Tina, Tina, you got something to say?
Yeah.
Hey, Ruth.
Yeah, thank you. We're launching a poll. If anybody, if the audience can take it, it'll be great for us. So we can keep planning on Community Day. Thank you, Ruth, again. We will see you very soon, Ruth.
Hey, thank you. I will step out so you can pull away. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Ruth. Anyone have any questions for Tina?
Yeah, I have a question for Ruth. Ruth, thank you so much. This is Leslie. You've done a fantastic job.
I think she bailed off.
Oh, she did? Oh,
I think so.
That's too bad.
I can give you her contact if you'd like it.
That would be great. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Leslie.
Sure.
All right. Any other questions for Tina or anybody? The next class is 10 minutes. Tina, what is it? I forgot.
It's the high cap for Medicare resources. So please come join us.
Bruce, are you going to have movies beginning on Friday, something or other soon?
You know, that's the one thing we don't know. They said we can go movies at half capacity, but our place holds 280 people, so theoretically that would be 140. But we still don't know if you have to sit inside 6 feet apart with a mask.